Hello, everybody. My name is Anthony Simone. I'm the new head football coach here at St. Pius. I know I've met a lot of you, and for those of you that I haven't met, I'm sorry that this is the first way that we're meeting, but unfortunately, that's the hand we've been dealt right now. So we're just going to make the most of it. But I want to just take a few minutes of your time today and kind of give you an update on where we're at. Schedule-wise and what we've been doing and some of the cool things that we have coming for your sons, and just kind of keep you guys informed with what's going on. We have put together a great coaching staff from top to bottom, and I'm very, very excited about it. We'll do a separate video, hopefully, where we can, hopefully here in the near future, we can have a parent meeting and we can meet everybody face to face. But if that doesn't happen, then we'll do another video and introduce all the coaches. Most of them are Pius alum, and very, very excited about our coaching staff. Very happy with how that has come together. On the schedule, the summer schedule, I have shared that with the boys. I have been, and all of us coaches have been in direct contact with the boys just about every single day since January. So we have had a lot of communication. I know us, with you and the parents, we haven't had a lot of communication, but we have been communicating with the boys daily. I'm sure most of you know, and you see them doing the workouts and you see them communicating. We've sent out installs to them from offensive and defensive playbook installs that they're doing right now, and we're going to do even more with them here in the next few weeks with some Zoom meetings and things like that with all the coaches. We've got to take advantage of this time while we have it. So we have been communicating with them, and with that being said, we're so excited about the group of boys that we have here. All of us coaches are very, very excited, and not only the talent that's here, but the types of young men that we have here in the program, and we're so excited to coach them. Our expectations are very, very high, and like I tell the boys every single day, what we expect is 100% from 100% of the players, and we expect them to act like champions in every aspect of life, and that's how we're going to measure our success. That's our mission as a program and as a coaching staff, is to build champions. And it's much different than winning championships. We're focused on building champions, and I can go on and on about that, and I will at some point here in the future with you guys, but for time's sake right now, we'll keep going. So the summer schedule, we will get it out to you. We'll attach it to an email here that this video will be put in, and that is a schedule that that has been developed. I've had it in the works for the last 3 months, and now those times I've sent that over to the boys, so they do have that, and that we do have to be flexible with that schedule. I've expressed that to the boys. With all this going on, it's going to change a lot of the things that we're doing here in the near future, especially, and maybe even into the summer. So we need to be ready to be flexible. What I have expressed to them is we do have 20 days in the summer to work out, and we are going to do our very best to utilize all 20 of those days. So I have expressed that to the boys, and the schedule is still good as we set right now, but just keep in mind that we might have to be flexible, and some of those times and dates may change depending on how this whole situation plays out. So just please bear with us on that, and we're going to do our best to keep you guys all in the loop, keep everybody communicated most of our communications will be with the boys. I'm going to expect them to act like young men. They are no longer boys. They are no longer kids. They have responsibilities, and them getting to practice on time is their responsibility. Their responsibility is to know when practice is. Their responsibility is to communicate with you when they need to be somewhere, what they need to be wearing. That is part of being a champion. So we are going to put those responsibilities on them. So I hope you guys will back us up with that. We just think that is what is necessary when we're preaching what we preach and being a champion, and that's what champions do. So we are going to give them all that information. We're going to share it with you, obviously, too. But please know that it is their responsibility. It's their responsibility to make sure that they have the proper equipment at the proper practice times. So that is not on you, the parents. So we will hold the kids accountable for that. So the schedule, we'll share that with you. If you have questions on it, just please let us know. I will share my contact information with you, my email, and also my phone number too. Will be accessible to you guys through this time and even moving forward too. So let's move on. We've got some really, really exciting things coming. I'm sure you guys have probably heard rumors. We've been doing a lot of fundraising here over the last few months, and what we've raised a little bit over $20,000 to revamp the weight room. It is much needed, and I'll express to you why. Everything that we've done to this point, the money that we've raised, has been to keep your son safe, and it's been on an injury prevention standpoint, and everything that we have done and everything that we will do moving forward is for the safety of your sons. Our philosophy and our coaches have been, it was mandatory for our coaches to go to coaches clinics all off season to study the most up-to-date techniques. And for us, keeping a kid healthy, keeping a young man healthy is number one on our list of priorities. So we are going to teach the absolute very best techniques. And when it comes to the weight room, like we just said, we've raised $20,000 to get all brand new equipment that is functional for us to train these young men. The equipment that's in there now is great, but it's not functional for an athlete. So we wanted equipment in there that's going to be functional. We've raised about $20,000. We've got a little bit more to go, and I think we'll get there. But we should, by the time they get back into the weight room, the whole weight room should look very different. I'm very, very excited about that, and I think they will be too. So that was number one. Number two, we have a couple of donors that have decided to donate top-of-the-line football helmets. It's just a substantial amount of money, and it's a huge donation. It's much needed. The helmets that we have been in the past they're good helmets. They're just not top-of-the-line. And, if we have the money and if we have the ability, we want to protect these young men's heads. And so that's what we will be doing. This is brand new technology from Rydell. It is a 3D printed helmet. It's not going to be this color, obviously. We're going to surprise everybody with the color that it is going to be. But it is brand new technology. First year in high school football. Nobody has it. St. Pius will have it. And it will be on every single player on our football team. Very, very excited about this. This technology has been in the NFL and at the elite level, but that is it. And they were testing it there, and it is the top-of-the-line helmet. It is all 3D printed, custom-fit helmets. And can't tell you how excited we are to be able to do this. And we'll share the donors once we have all the information available. But it was a great donation by a couple of great St. Pius alum. So very excited to have these helmets. We also have went ahead and purchased Guardian caps. These go on top of the helmets, and these are for practice purposes. So we'll wear these every single practice. We'll put these on their helmets, and this is an extra layer of protection for them during practices so that they are not getting injured in practice. And we used this last year for our 7th and 8th graders, and it was a huge, huge success. It's just a no-brainer for us. So each kid and each young man will have one of these for every single practice. We have also had a few donors that have been kind enough to offer to donate us all new shoulder pads. So we are going with top-of-the-line Douglas shoulder pads. These are actually came out of the Chiefs locker room. It's almost a replica of what we're going to get. So they are top-of-the-line. So with that being said, we are going to have the absolute best equipment. We're going to teach the absolute best techniques, and we are going to give your sons the best equipment, and we're going to train them in the weight room to prevent injuries. So it's not just it's not just get the best equipment, and that doesn't solve your problems, and people are still going to get hurt. But our job as coaches is to minimize that and make that a focus of what we do. And that is from day one. We've already started in January with injury prevention training. We have, for the first time ever in St. Pius 10th history, hired a strength and conditioning coach that will be on our staff. And he is not only a certified strength coach, but he is a physical therapist. And he understands the human body and how to keep it healthy and how to prevent the body from getting injured. So all of our training programs are based around injury prevention, and everything we do is going to have a purpose behind it moving up until day one into camp, and then even beyond that. So we are going to put your kids in a great position to succeed, and we are going to keep them healthy the best that we can. And we're going to utilize all the proper techniques, all the proper tools, the equipment. Everything is going to be geared around keeping these young men healthy, because at St. Pius, we all know we don't have 2,000 kids to choose from, and our numbers are not always super high. So part of our success in the past was keeping players healthy, and that's going to be a huge focus for us. We're gonna keep these young men healthy and put them in the best position to succeed now and in the future. So that's some exciting news that we have from an equipment standpoint, and donations, and some great things that are happening here. And I'm so excited for these young men to be able to utilize some of this stuff. So when the time comes, we'll let you know, give you specifics on the donors, and so we can all thank them. But that's the neat stuff that we have going. From Team Mom standpoint, Cheryl Ross is going to be our team mom from an organization standpoint, or from a program standpoint. I would also like to have a team mom for each class, and Cheryl will get with you with everybody, and I think she has some ideas. But if you want to help out from an organizational standpoint, from being a team mom and helping me communicate with the team, with the parents, and doing some of the operational stuff behind the scenes, for me, that would be a huge help. So we're looking for one from each class: freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors. Cheryl will be the senior, and she will be the point person here moving forward. If you have questions, I will give you my information. You can contact me directly, and me and Cheryl will be working hand in hand to try to keep you guys up to date with everything that's going on. I think that's it for today, but I'll try to do this a little bit more. If this is going to be prolonged, we'll try to do this. And I told the boys, we're going to start communicating more through Zoom meetings. And if we do have to do a parent meeting through Zoom or an app like that, then we'll do it. But hopefully we'll be able to be together here pretty soon. That's just about it. That's just about everything I have for you today. And thanks for your time. I'm excited to be here. I can't wait to get out onto the field, and I can't wait to meet all of you individually. If you have any questions in the meantime, do not hesitate to reach out. I know there's a lot going on right now, so you can either email me, text me, or call me. So any questions, I'm here if you need anything at all. So thank you guys for your time today, and looking forward to the future.